Most people think that marriages fail because of cheating or constant arguments, but rarely is that the real reason for divorce. As a family lawyer with over 20 years experience, in this video, I'm going to show you the deeper reasons as to why people get divorced, and I'm pretty sure they're going to shock you. The first reason that I've come across is breakdown in communication. The silent killer of most marriages isn't the big betrayal. It's the breakdown, the daily breakdown of communication between the couple. People stop talking honestly or only communicate through conflict. A lot of times couples think that they're arguing about money or chores or who looks after the children, but a lot of times they're feeling unheard or undervalued. So that lack of communication can cause a massive disconnect. I had a client many years ago who called me because he needed help with his divorce. He began to tell me the story of how he had committed adultery on his mate's stag do. And whilst I was thinking, oh, what a complete idiot, etc., it turned out that wasn't the reason that they wanted to get divorced. That actual incident of adultery had happened some 7 years prior to the phone call I was having with this guy. What had caused the divorce was just that lack of communication. He was feeling so unheard. He was out there working every day, and when he came in, he was feeling that the wife was putting so much pressure on him and that he was just not good enough anymore. That lack of communication, she was also probably feeling unheard and disrespected. That's what caused the breakdown of the marriage. Another reason is resentment. What I've seen over the years is that resentment builds in the silence. You'll get couples that maybe have unequal parenting roles and they feel very taken for granted. They feel a sense of unfairness that actually, the couple both decided to have children together, but now only one of them is looking after the children. Or oftentimes it can be a financial imbalance. A lot more women are going out to work now, and if they're earning more than their husband, that can cause a feeling of uncertainty. So watch out for that resentment. Another reason is unrealistic expectations. A lot of times when I'm taking instructions from a client, it's blindingly obvious that one of the parties was actually expecting their spouse to fix their unhappiness. And when they can't do that, there's a feeling of disappointment. Now, this can come from lots of different scenarios. Sometimes it's the pressure of social media. What we see other couples doing and enjoying at the weekend, we automatically assume that we should be doing that as well. That's an unrealistic expectation. Or maybe we have an interfering family member. That can be really difficult. The most obvious example is, of course, the overbearing mother-in-law. True story. I took instructions recently from a client who was looking to make an application to the court, and he asked me to check the application for him. It wasn't only his application that he sent in, but also his mother's application. I had to explain to my client that actually your mother's not part of this divorce. She's not part of any children's arrangements that we might need the court's help with, so the mother's application has to be put firmly in the bin. And then, of course, the most common one that I see anyways in my practice is neglect. It's not the big betrayal that can bring down the end of a marriage. It can be the failure to do the little things. We start to take each other for granted. We start to fail to recognise the importance of doing those little things that we used to do before we were even married and we were just dating. When you stop prioritising time together, intimacy fades. And then what happens is couples become roommates. By the time we get to the divorce courts, we're actually two strangers that are living together in the same house. So the real reason that your marriage is failing, it's not the fights, it's not the adultery, it's not even the money issues, it's the slow drift. It's the loss of that connection, the lack of communication, and the building of resentment throughout the relationship. That's what lands couples in my office and eventually in court. So guys, if this video resonated with you, then please like and subscribe for more insights into family law and relationships.